What up? It's the Grandpa MC coming at you with another video. Like, subscribe, share, and comment. Alright, man, so this is gonna be just like a video on random subjects, but it's like three of them. Like, one of them is the playoff games last night. Detroit lost in New York. The Clippers demolished Denver, and Oklahoma came back from 29 to beat Memphis, who's checked out. They just ready to go. You can just see it all over the team. And it kind of like Denver too, because last night that blowout, the best series in the playoffs has been Clippers and Denver, but for whatever reason last night Denver didn't have it. I think Westbrook got hurt. I heard. I only saw like a little bit of Detroit and New York. So anyway, but yeah, those were the three games last night. They were overall pretty good. You know, I've been meaning to say this on previous videos, but for whatever reason, it just seems like an alternate NBA when LeBron ain't involved. And I'm not trying to hop on him. I'm just saying, like, it's some good things to talk about. It's some good games that's played. It's some very good players that's in, most notably Kawhi Leonard, and that leads me to my second subject. The Clippers and Kawhi Leonard are slowly building, and you can see it. Last night, Harden was clowning. Zubac has been solid for the past three to 4 years. Zubac has been solid, a very solid center that's in LA, and he he's doing a job. He's frustrating Joker. Because he's bodying him, and that's the thing with Joker, that you have to do that. You have to get physical with him, get him off his rhythm. But he's still doing his thing. Like, he had a triple-double last night. It was like low 20s triple-double. So I mean, like, he's slowing him down, but I mean, you can't totally shut down a great player, which has been said over and over again. So I mean, it is what it is with that. But the Clippers, if they make any kind of noise in this playoffs, and if things happen for them out of the ordinary, and they find themselves in the finals and they mess around and win, man, it'd be so much. LeBron would lose his mind, because he really don't care for Kawhi like that. He don't even playing around. He don't even play around with him, because he knows what the deal is. One of the most unfortunate things was that injury that he got when he was playing with the Spurs. That he had never recovered from that. But I mean, Kawhi is box office. You can depend on him. He raises his level of play in the playoffs. It's been proven over and over again. So we're going to see how that plays out. All right, so the third one, and I'm going to preface this statement. I know I made a video about Reggie Miller, and I told him to please stop, like all the stuff he be doing for LeBron. But the thing that about Reggie Miller is doing his job now. Like, you can, all of us be saying, like, these guys be capping for so and so or whatever, but they can't get on TV, they can't get on the broadcast and share their true feelings. I mean, they being professional. So, like, sometimes you need to, like, we all, as far as the people that be talking about these broadcasters, need to pull back and understand that they doing their job. They can't go renegade because they wouldn't be on TV. So Reggie Miller, you know, he was on All the Smoke podcast, and he came on there. He said he had a lot to get off his mind. So like, it was a really entertaining interview with him. He touched on a lot of subjects. He touched on the malice at the palace, and that is, I know I'm gonna make my own separate video about the malice on the palace and the effect it affected. The effect of it was like all over the place, because Indiana, they got penalized for the incident, and David Stern came down on them totally, way too hard on them. And you know, that messed up Reggie Miller's championship chance, because that team, like he said, that team was loaded. It had everything you could want, and Ron Artest was at the height of his prime. But Reggie Miller said, you know, like one of the things he said that now Jordan is the better player, but LeBron has had the overall better career, which that you get no argument from me. He done played 21 years, Jordan played 13. That's a longer career. If you want to say long is better, cool. I can get with that. You know what I'm saying? That explains his mindset when he's saying all these things on the broadcast. So he was talking about the UCLA runs. You know what I'm saying? Like, legendary back in the day. You know, early 80s. Talked about Magic. Talked about Magic being a you know, like, you couldn't call a fight. He wasn't coming off the flow, man. And Magic wasn't coming off the flow, man. He'd get that call that he wanted, like he would do in the real game, but the referee would give it to him. But I guess on the UCLA runs, Magic was the referee, so if he didn't want to get out, if he wanted a foul, he was gonna get it. I thought that was hilarious. And you know, he talked about Michael Jordan, the incident between him and Jordan, and him and Kobe. Like, real good interview. And you know what? Shout out to Reggie Miller, man. Shout out to Reggie Miller being an ambassador of the game. He's an ambassador for the Indiana Pacers, and he's also an ambassador for the NBA, because a lot of his moments are etched in NBA history and they ain't going away. They gonna always go back to that Madison Square Garden show that he put on when they came back from they was down like 10, 15 points with like a minute or something. It was crazy. So again, shout out to Reggie Miller. Great interview. And that's my time. Grandpa out.